Hello, you bloody civilians. I am Oludasa, and I'm a crackhead. Sorry, I'm a poet. They say a man's gift would bring him before kings. And when I look back, I realized poetry saved me from the streets. Who am I? I am Oludasa, born and raised in the moon, but my heritage from the sun. The photosynthesis to my growth were not from the clouds, but in the roots of where I'm from. I bloomed in darkness, a product of a broken home, nuclear wars in polygamous families, where all effort of relationship remain in vain because all we have are deoxygenated memories, missing father figures, mothers finding spirituality, mysterious practices at the far ends of society. Poetry saved me from the streets, from a place where many don't make it out and those who made it out stay out. There's no bridge to that island of ignorance. Some say higher education is the ship that can take you far away from this island, but how many can afford it? The primary goal becomes to give you secondary school education, and after that you're on your own. The inequality shows we live lesser than you mean. So child, you are now a dog, go find your bone. Poetry saved me from the streets. From a place where being a political thug is not the retirement plan of today's cultists. And you all know this, that somehow, some way, they will get paid by the politicians in control of your taxes. And there's nothing any of you can do about it because you all are hypocrites. So it's better you join them or you stay away from the politics like a Jehovah's Witness and pray to God for your daily bread. And when the manna finally falls from heaven, it is still mandatory you give the system its share so you can still have a roof over your daily head. Poetry saved me from the streets. From a place where the friends you grew up with are now internet fraudsters in search of that capital like Mogadishu, because their motives are so Malian. And yes, I'm a Malian, but a poetic Malian. And that's why I paint you the good, the bad, and the ugly part of the society. My truth can never be washed, no matter how soapy it lies in the hands of a laundryman. Poetry saved me from the streets. From a place called the deep depth of my heart, where I knew I was doomed the day I realized I was a writer. Because I'm being haunted by the stories never been heard. History's never been read. Truth's never been said. Belly's never been fed. Cries from innocent souls, October 2020, that drowned in their bloodshed. I'm looking around for the avatar, but the arrow lies on my head. Poetry saved me from the streets. And that's why every time I put pen to paper, I thank the Creator for giving me the gift to present myself before kings.
That was such a beautiful work of art. Thank you so much for that beautiful rendition. I particularly enjoyed it. The message was clear. Your delivery was top-notch. Your acting, your consistency, your character interpretation was absolutely beautiful. I loved it. It's a yes for me.
In the Boski. So, poetry saved you from the street. What I want to get is the characterization you pulled out now. Is it a result of what you would have been if poetry did not save you?
Is the result of what I would be if poetry saved me from the streets. But I'm still a crackhead, so I'm still in the streets. I am only saying what I envision that poetry will do for me. That's why I'm on this stage.
It's a yes for me.